some sort of... Oof. Looks very dark. Hopefully you can't hear the fridge anyway. So yeah, another piece of apparatus, all the way from Amazon. I'm trying to tidy up this audio on this device. And I think I've done it now, to be honest. I've just listened to recording back. The only trouble was there's quite a lot of fridge in there. So anyway, welcome. If you pop in, if you're watching this on the replay, thank you very much for bothering. Obviously, it's a small channel. If you enjoy what you see, why not subscribe? Over the last few days, we've done quite well. So I've gone back on the Rode microphone on the phone just to see how we get on with that. If you could share this live out, mention if the audio is quiet, please let me know, because I can do something about that. But I just turned it down, but it looks like it's doing okay on there. So it's not peeking over into the red. Hello, mate. How you doing? I'm back again. I keep trying to get the right sound for this phone. I've got plans when I go on holiday. I'm going to start doing walking and sunset live streams from Spain and places like that. So I think they should be popular. I know I always watch them. So I've had to drop the microphone down a bit because it was up here. The funniest thing when you deal with it says take a thumbnail, so you do, and it's just here. So there's like a window about that big, so you end up doing this, and so that's why I've changed the thumbnail after I've finished anyway. I'll do a proper one. But I just thought I'd pop on. It was a really successful one last night, and it was about 9 o'clock at night. No, 7 o'clock at night. So I just thought I'd pop on and see what it's like at this time of night. Obviously, when you do it in the morning, a lot of people are at work and places like that. So we've got 3 in at the moment. So say hello. Don't be shy, but don't bite. So just trying it with this. I actually got 2. This is how you turn a Type-C into a 3.5 jack plug. Haha, there you go. Hello, Mike. I knew you'd be up. And quickly you get 10 people in and then 10 people leave. So these are only, I think, I can't know, about £5 each, something like that. Hello, no, I'll pronounce it in English. Hello, Turkey. Semir Selik. Whereabouts in Turkey are you from? I've been to Side. I've been to Alanya. I've been to Antalya, obviously, because that's the airport. I've been to Bodrum. Azul, how you doing? Steve. No, it's not Steve. Sadly, it's not Steve. And who are you going to call me this time? I don't know. We do get a lot of... who's that guy, that wrestling guy everybody keeps calling me? I wish. Where are you from? I'm from the middle of England. From the middle, just north of the Midlands. Just off the east coast in the UK. Steve Wilco's. Now, what does he do? I'll have a look. I'm not doing it now because I'm busy. It's usually... what do they call that guy? I can't remember. We've had all sorts of things. Hello, John. I was recommended from DGA Media. Say that again. He was recommended from DGA Media. Oh, right. Oh, well, that's a bonus, isn't it? Because he's got 150,000 subscribers. So that's a work. I like Moripovich. Vodka, no, I don't drink. I'm... there's a good one. Mariano Woski. How you doing? Turkey is a gorgeous country. Absolutely beautiful. The beaches are beautiful. The food is gorgeous. I love a Turkish mixed grill. Big Monkey VR. How you doing, buddy? Nice to see you. Have we seen you before? Good to see you. We're getting a bit of wobbling on that phone. Let's see if I can just tighten it up. A little bit. What's the topic for today? It can be anything you want. The topic is, can you hear me okay? That's the first thing. Is it nice and clear? You're probably going to hear the clock ticking because it's just there and this microphone picks it up. But I've just turned it down a little bit just to see if I can get rid of that. But if it's too quiet, just let me know and I'll turn it up. But that's why I'm fairly well up close to it. I've just finished work and I've bought a new connector for the bottom of the phone. and I just thought I'd pop on and see if it works. And obviously, if you go live in vertical mode on YouTube on a phone, you get loads and loads of people in from around the world, and I found it really interesting, to be honest. So I've talked to some from Australia this morning, so it's good. So what this channel is I actually just go for a walk and record it. So if you're interested in the videos, have a look back, and it shows you some of the coast of the UK. Well, quite a lot of the coast of the UK, because that's what we've been doing since December. Been all over the place. Oh, good, it's working. That's all right. I had some. I bought a lead yesterday, and it was hissing, and I can't be doing with that. It drives you mad. So I've got another one. I've never had any problem whatsoever when I'm using the iPhone with just this little cheap thing. Never had any problem with it. Never broke up. Never done anything. And then since I've been on the Type-C, I've what's my thoughts on Canada breaking ties with the EU? Everybody asks you about political stuff. I suppose it's up to them what they do. Hello, Jennifer. How are you doing? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Nice. It's up to them what they do, really, isn't it? I don't really know. I think it'll all settle down. Me is new. You are new. Excellent. Nice to see you. Nice to see you there. Yes, the sacrifices are in remission. Let me take you up a diddy party. Yeah, no problem. When we going? Is that the new name for it? A diddy party. Hello, Erwin. How you doing? Erwin Rummel. Nice. Nice name. Surprising how many people don't have a picture on their little profile thing. It's probably a good idea. Jack Lag, who likes a diddy party, he's got a fantastic photo of somebody else. How's my day been? It's been all right. Yeah, it's got good. I'm going to be a Prius driver very soon. They're bringing a Prius out to replace my taxi. I've never driven a Prius. He says, do you want a fully electric one? So I've nowhere to charge it up. You are the Desert Fox. Oh, Erwin Rummel. All right. Yeah, excellent. So, not a real name. Was his name Erwin Rummel? Was it? Kitten Whiskers, how you doing? Can you say what the Sigma? No idea. That's the name for the Labour Party. New Days. Tell me that again, please. I'll subscribe if you tell me your favourite Red Bull flavour. I can't drink Red Bull. The caffeine sets me off. I used to like a vodka and Red Bull. Why do you want me to say that? Don't you say it again? No Zid FPS. How you doing? Nice to see you. So what does not Zid FPS mean? FPS means frames per second. Are you a camera? The German commander. I'm sure his name weren't Erwin, was it? Bit of a dodgy geezer if he was one of them. What the Sigma? What the Sigma? Hello, Katie Brown. How are you? You're a streamer. The only problem is now when you're on a phone, you can't just click on a thing and what do you do? What do you stream? Games? Yeah, you can't just click on somebody's. Years ago, you used to be able to. Do I like fish sticks? Yeah, I do. Yeah. I also like calamaris and stuff like that. No, you can't. You can't click on the thing and just go through. You used to be able to. Do I know how to say Sigma? Obviously. I'm sure you want in Rubble. Where am I from? England, middle of England, just outside the. Come to Kayla Cauldron live. She's recently single and looking for new friends. I'm good, thanks. I've just been looking at my demographic for my. How old am I? I'm 58. Just been looking at the demographic. Just been looking to see who actually follows my channel. Hello, Shane. How you doing? The people that watch my videos are all male or mainly male, and they're 45 plus. So there you go. There is some female. I think it was 80% male, and it's 45. It goes in groups, and it's 45 to 55, 55 to 65, and 65 plus. I was living in North Yorkshire, Scarborough. Yeah, if you look on my channel in January, we actually did a walk around Scarborough. It was really, really cold as well. R.I.P. Val Kilmer, exactly. He died of cancer, didn't he? Do I have a wife? I do, of 40 years. We've been together a long time. Came back to India recently. Oh, wow. Did you say living in Scarborough? What were you doing in Scarborough? I love Scarborough. We stayed in the... Lucas, how you doing? We stayed in the Grand this time, just for one night. I grow cheese under my foot. Oh, don't be like that. Don't be like that. It's rude. If you say things like that, you'll have to go away. Let's talk about Jesus instead. No, thank you. God bless you too. Modern Cruise Ritter. I'm half Nigerian and Japanese. Is that you in your profile picture? Will I be able to see you? No, I can't see you. Walter White. I think Walter White had a bit more hair than me. That was the other one. That's what they're calling. And we're going to see Pink Floyd live at Pompeii at the cinema 24th of April. It is on one day only. I booked my ticket. No, I'm not going to make it, mate. I wasn't very keen on that thing. You become Muslim. Excellent. The religion of peace, apparently. Where is Jesse? Oh, Jesse Pinkman. And my daughter calls me Walter White too. Hello, Tom. How are you doing? Nice to see you, buddy. Jesus saves. He probably saves you, but he's not done very well in my life for me, so I'm not going to believe in them that believe in you. Yeah, good. Excellent. Yeah, I've been called, what's the other one? Dana White? They call me that as well. What did they call me yesterday? I can't remember. Somebody was really offensive yesterday. It upset me. No end. Because obviously when you've been bald for about the last 25 years, you've never ever heard anybody say it. Ian Beefcake, how you doing? Did you know that your wife is cheating on you with me? Yeah, definitely. Obviously. Why would she stay with somebody like me when she could be with somebody off the internet? Go Max, how you doing? Jay Rogan. Oh, Jay Rogan too. I'm quite happy with it. Yeah, I'll go for that one. And you as well. I don't think so. You don't like moustaches, especially ones from the 70s. Good morning, Vico. How are you? Puck Barn, how are you? They're only trolls. It's not my first rodeo. I've been at it a while. Good morning from Sunshine Coast, Australia. Ah, lovely. Good morning, Rufus. Hope you're enjoying it. How's it going? It's been a beautiful day, and it's going to be a beautiful day tomorrow. But the evenings are still cold. RR13, greetings from Hong Kong. How are you doing? BM, salam. Salam to you too. Is it salam alaikum? I don't understand what that means, so hopefully it's not offensive. PatCon 101, hi. What we're talking about? We're just generally chatting about stuff. We've had a few trolls in, and but it's water off a duck's back. I really don't care. Well, I'm not going to be able to, Max, I can't understand Arabic, sorry. So now I know what real life Mr. Clean looks like. I don't know what's that. What's the channel about? It's actually it's just a channel started. I walk about and film things. But not as a filmmaker, just as an amateur vlogger. I go for a walk about 4 or 5 miles, film countryside and sea views and rivers, and means peace be upon you. Thank you very much for sharing. So if you want to have a look, there's some videos on the channel. If you want to subscribe, we're pleased to have you on there. Have I watched a Serbian film? Ozark, Chechnya? I don't think I have. Salam means peace. Oh, lovely. I'm from Lincolnshire, which I know it's a big area, so we're just on the Lincolnshire-Nottinghamshire border. You know, these now I know how people who are famous feel when this chat just goes round really, really quick. Oil up. I went to that before, random guy. I love walking with the black Labrador, takes the stress away. Well, I don't have a dog, and somebody says you need to get a dog and go for a walk, so I've called my camera dog, and I follow him about everywhere. I've got a, if you're interested in cameras, it's a film camera. It's the I've had it that long, I can't remember what it's called. Osmo Pocket 3, the DJI one, with the 4K 60 frames per second. What country am I in? The UK. I'm in England, UK. Hello, Axel, how are you doing? Danny, what's the thoughts on Trump? Don't have any opinion. He's not my president. I don't live in his country. It's for the Americans to decide what they do with Mr. Trump. I don't like our Prime Minister, if that helps. Can we talk about the Palestinian issue, or do I refuse to talk about it? I have no idea. You'll be doing this soon, John. We'll get you set up. Oh, Tomo, I'm in Gainsborough, mate. Yeah, I'm in Gainsborough. They're quite fun, these, aren't they, John? It just takes a lot of keeping up with sometimes because it starts to spin round. I mean, I'm used to talking to a group of people who are actually personal friends of mine, and the chat rotates. Of course, they won't win the World Cup. They haven't won it since 1966, and I'm 59 this year, and it was the year I was born. Do you believe in Jesus? I must admit I don't. Real people chatting, it's good. Just subscribe. Thanks a lot, Tommy. Yeah, have a look at some of the videos if you're interested. I've done all Mablethorpe, Scarborough, Whitby. I went to the Aidensfield where they filmed, the pretend Aidensfield where they filmed Heartbeat. That guy in that garage is a bit strange. Was Brexit good for the UK? It was sold on a lie. Whichever, it was definitely 21 with 38 years experience. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, I'm 50. I'm 58 now. I'll be 59. I'm married. Yeah, I've been married 40 years. Quiet. Wayne Kerr, are you joining? Are you joining the Ukrainian army? Why on earth would I do that? I'm not from the Ukraine. I'm too old to join our army, so I'd end up as the Home Guard nowadays. My age group. You look like Central C. Not going to lie, I don't know who that is. Danny, why on earth would I join the Ukrainian army? There's enough Ukrainians to join that. Liverpool for champions. Don't follow football, which is probably a good thing. What did you think about the Brexit then, Simon? You're the one that's asking. What's coming fast? Do you believe in Jesus? Do you believe in Jesus? Wayne Kerr was just trolling on another channel. I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered. I don't care. There's a lot of people ask politically motivated questions just to see if they can get a rise out of you, but I'm in the middle. Are you trolling, Wayne Kerr? Is that actually you in that photo? Is it actually you in that photo, Wayne? Warrior Rooney, what's the key of keeping a marriage together? Seems like a lot of couples fail. Realise that you're going to love them every day, but you don't like them odd times. There'll be some days you don't like them, but that's okay because the love brings you through. I'm an old dude. Thank you for sharing that. I didn't know. That's why my knees creak when I get up. Who is better, Messi or Ronaldo? Ask somebody that knows. Yeah, John's right. Keep her happy. Just keep her happy. Never say no. Political stuff is for Vic's channel. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah. We've got enough. We've got a Glaswegian in here. We don't really start talking about politics. Excellent. Are you joining it as well then, Wayne? Are you going to be up front, or are you going to stand at the back and just see what goes on? Yeah, better or worse. Yeah. Yeah, don't cheat on each other. Don't hit each other. Don't do anything. Just be nice. Right, my mum grounded me today. She caught me beating off my dog also. Harris, wash that mouth out with carbolic soap. You should start boxing. You can see me as a champion. I can just imagine me walking in the ring, 58-year-old, getting knocked out by a 16-year-old. Me and my wife met at school. We're both now 39, happily married with 4 kids and a grandson. We've got 2 kids and 4 grandchildren. Oh, you can't do it because you're retarded. Why? You should definitely do it because you could go up front. Harris. Eh? We are pretty divided on the issue here in the state. Right, Simon, I didn't realise. We are pretty divided here on the issue here in the States. I thought it was a good idea at the time because it didn't look like he was helping the UK. Now you think it was a bad idea. It hurt the UK. It depends how you look at it. We were sold on the thing because there's a lot of UK residents a little bit sick of seeing, too many people coming over, getting social housing really quickly, free, that type of thing. I mean, basically immigration, but not the immigration where you get off an aeroplane, the one where you turn up on a boat. No doubt some of them are absolutely genuine. There just seems an awful lot of them, and they're all of the same age. So that we were promised that was all going to go away. None of that went away. Basically, that was it, really. It just means you've got to stand in a queue, the same sort of queue as what you've got to stand. When you go to the US, it doesn't really bother me. I'm not bothered. We live on an island, and you should sort of believe that you've got bordered. They need you, Wayne. If you're retired, they especially need you. Do I sell Bitcoin? No, never had one. Don't know anything about them. My uncle taught me how to sword fight, but we practiced with Halloween. And taught me how to box. Oh no! If you're going to be really rude, you're going to have to go because there's ladies in here. Hello, Stu. How are you doing? Somebody, am I happy? Because I'm happy. Buy a dinghy and sit on the sea at Dover. You'll get a hotel. Yeah, well, that's right. Yeah, work for the country for for all your life, and they'll take away your money for your fuel allowance, won't they? Really, that just seems what happens. Is it normal for me and my sister to be sexually attracted to each other? It's normal for her to be attracted to you, but if you do it, you're disgusting. Did you know you were a pervert, Danny? I was a communications officer for 70. Well, yeah, there you go. If you're ex-forces, you will. You've been... we ran about last night. I did a little live, and somebody said, your granddad was one of the people that invaded the world. I said, my granddad actually did some time on the beach in Dunkirk. And when he died, he was living in the Chelsea pensioners home. That's what my granddad did. And it's here for the comments. Let's go. This will be you soon, John. We're going to get you set up. That kind of attitude isn't going to fend off the Iranians. Stu, I'm actually Wayne Rooney. Oh, welcome. Welcome, Wayne. I don't know. Your wife's gorgeous, Wayne. I love her. Can you help me with that? Really? Mick, what is your favourite country that I've been to? I love the US. I've been to Florida 4 times. I've been to Chicago. I've been to Vegas. My daughter got married in Vegas. Hello, British Si. How you doing? Hello from Bristol. Lovely. I've been to Bristol. Well, I went past it. The RAC thing used to be there, isn't it? You'll join in a live first. Yeah. Thailand? Hey, you've never been. No, I've not been there. Apparently, that's the only place I'm not allowed to go on a lads do, according to my wife. Marcello, how you doing? I know how to say that, you see. Marcello Clemente. Roblox Ian Free Fire. Please say, hi, Dooser, it's my birthday. Hi, Dooser, it's my birthday. Yeah, is that... hello, Abdul from Malaysia. How you doing? I don't want to beg for things, but if you're enjoying yourself, why not subscribe? It's very difficult to get these little channels up and running, but it seems to be the way is to chat to people for an hour in vertical mode, and they all seem to come in. Stays. Bro, do you like to drift cars? I would like to find out how to drift a car. I used to drive very fast when I was younger. And then I got a few points on my licence, and then all of a sudden the borings all started in assembly speed cameras. You can't have any fun. I actually drive a cab for a living. I'll try not to. Can I dance? No, don't be silly, Danny. Can you dance for us? Hello, I have subbed to you. Thank you. Roblox Ian Free Fire. Can you get a longer username? What would you rather know the real meaning of life? Hang on. Let's come back. 100 key. I've just had money. I'm 58 years old. I'll just take the money. No interest in what the real meaning of life is at this age. Can I speak Spanish? Hola, señor, por favor. Just the usual stuff. I can order a beer. There's certain things I can understand. Am I married? Yes, I am. 40 years. I've been married for 40 years. 10th of November 1984, I got married, which just happened to be my 18th birthday. I had a full head of hair. Wayne is the Polish pilot that saved us. Hang on, Tommy, what's he doing? Where's Wayne? No. What's he been putting? Abdul. Is that Tio? Tio? Bro, I have a auntie for it. I don't need one. I've already got a wife. Hola, señor, por favor. Well, hola, señor is hello, señor, if you please. So it doesn't really work out, does it? Quattro cervezas, 4 beers. Vino Blanco. Oh, Elijah's upset. Who upset him? I'm in Lincolnshire, Gainesville, Lincolnshire. Just up the road from Tomo, apparently. We would never have won the war without the Polish. Exactly. Yeah, you're exactly right. I said, if it wasn't for the Russians, we'd all be speaking German. No, I don't think so. They didn't behave very well afterwards, did they? Started, Anyway, we can get into it if you want. Doesn't really matter. I wasn't alive then, so I don't really know. Only taking the drone out again, Mick. I had to do something Monday. Northern Mankey now, Midlands. I'm sort of just up north of the Midlands. Northern Mankey, it's a bit too far. I'm like an in-betweeny. If I go out here and go, turn right and do sort of 40 miles, I'll end up in Mablethorpe. That's about what sort of level I'm at. We're not as far as the Humber. What do I use to shave my head? The same one as I used to shave my chin. It's just straight over and down. Wilkinson sword. I think it is. Wilkinson sword. Well, then the five, I can never remember what they call them. I think I've got the 3 now, though, and it takes chunks out as well. It's not good. James Summer getting boring, yeah? Oh, what's he done? What's happened? What do you shave your head? I'm a fan of Harry Kane. I think Harry Kane's brother used to play for Gainsborough Trinity, if I'm not wrong, and he used to come and watch him. They used to give him a stand to himself, so nobody bothered him. They lost the most people by far. Well, yeah. I look like 45-year-old. Sorry for you. No, it didn't really hurt my feelings, really. I'm 58. Carry on. I don't know what you were saying, to be honest. What's your opinion on the rapid decline of Birmingham? I'm a bit far north than that. I think people have changed, haven't they? My opinion on Andrew Tate. Do you think he's been scapegoated? I don't know. We ought to answer the one about Brum first. I think people have changed. There's a lot of drugs about. There's a lot of people that want to make money out of drugs and not do any jobs. Yeah, well, it seems to be good, doesn't it? I might try it myself. And I think people just think it's okay to do exactly what they want, not live within the laws. But it's surprising how many of these people, when something happens to them, it's the first person they bring up. I have heard about Thailand's earthquake. A friend of mine's son's over there, but it was 200 miles, but they felt the aftershocks. Are we on about Brum as a place, or is it football? If it's football, he'd lost me. Andrew Tate, I think he talks a good game, doesn't he? A bit like Grant Cardone. 10x everything. Double up, 10x. 10 times the money, you're going to make a fortune. And I'm not religious. I'd rather go across there and help them out, you know what I mean, rather than do that. I don't think praying for somebody really helps, does it? Yeah, Birmingham, yeah. There's a big saying, don't buy a car from Birmingham. I look at a lot of things on Facebook. They say, I've got this car, blah, blah, blah. It's done this. So your biggest mistake, you bought it from Birmingham. So I'm willing to join the Russian army and fight the neo-Nazis in Ukraine. Well, you're retarded, Wayne, so you can't join anything really. 58 years old, mate. 58 years old. I don't have to join any army. I'll be in the Home Guard. I'll be the one with the fake rifle. What's my religion? Zero. Bin City. What, Birmingham? It is at the minute, isn't it? Of course, yeah, that's exactly what, yeah. Yeah, the place is just full of bin bags, isn't it? Do you prefer Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, or Deep Purple? Pink Floyd, if you had a big doobie on and you had just got a buzz on. Pink Floyd, I could listen to them for 3 days solid. Zeppelin 4 is probably one of my favourite albums, but I think it's everybody's favourite album. Deep Purple, I don't really know anything about them. Winker. I just realised what it is. Noldus, hi, sweet, beautiful boy. He must be talking to you, Tomo. Ethan Aitken, how you doing, buddy? They need our prayers. You can pray for me. You can do that. Yeah, that's what you need to do. Is that? I'm not sure about that tie, Wayne. Sorry, Sally, but can you speak clearly? I'm Pakistani. That's why I can't hear you.
I can't translate into Pakistani.
that's Siri who's saying he can't translate into Pakistani. Your iPhone's listening to you. Can I speak clearly? Well, at this speed, he was, yeah. I think he was Poppy, yeah. Bruce Forsyth. Good game. I think we've had enough of Wayne. Hang on, where is he? There you go. Wayne's gone. Hello, Liz. How you doing? Gainsborough, Lincolnshire. Hi. Chinese name. Well, you are a bit annoying. You keep asking people if they want to live in the... hang on, where are we? If we want to go in the army in the UK, in Russia. I've got two. Work that out. Because it's backwards, isn't it? Interesting chat. It's definitely different to a vape show, isn't it, Mike? It's quick. No, I don't know. I don't, Wayne. I just want you to be at the front. Just being very childish. The secret is, Tomo, with trolls, is never argue with them, really. Just keep saying, oh, whatever. It's time for the sad bit. That says Lou. That's my daughter's name. She's 42-year-old, and she's got stage 4 cancer, which started in her breast. First thing I said when I found out she was stage 4 was the word foot, so I had it put on that hand. That's the truth. I've got a dry throat. Terrible. I haven't washed in between my butt cheeks for... Yeah, that's right, yeah. My tattoos look good. Yeah, I'm going to have my wife's name on my neck here. And I'm going to have Wayne Kerr on the other side. It's not easy. Currently, she's just been for a scan. She goes for one every 3 months, and we've just found out that she's going to, she's stayed where it is for another 3 months. Exactly, Wayne. Yeah, it's just the thing about trolls is like the reason that what I find is they've got attention whore deficit disorder. So what they do is they go into a chat and try and make it all about them. A young dad, yeah. Well, 17, just. Yeah, thank you very much, John. It's fine. No, it's just, they asked me what my tattoos are for, and that's exactly what they're for. I mean, somebody says, why would you have that put on your hand? And I explained to them, they went, don't blame you, mate. You know what I mean? What do you do? Yeah, fingers crossed. Yeah, exactly. Thank you very much. And that's why I don't. Uh, that's why I don't. When people say what religion I say, I'm not any. I had a Muslim guy, really nice guy. I won't say he's a friend of mine because it's the first time I'd ever met him, but he said, "Oh, sometimes God picks the best ones." And I said, "Well, I don't follow that." But he was a nice Muslim guy, and he said, "Well, fair dues that." No, she's stage 4. She's on some hormone treatment. I'm surprised if you're not are you the other side of Lincoln from me or this side? I'm surprised you haven't heard about it, to be honest, because there was a GoFundMe a couple of years ago, and people have been brilliant. It can be, yeah, but the trouble is she was pregnant at the time, and it was left too long, so it got into her lungs, and secondary can't be. So basically, you just live with it until it decides it's time to go. They took the old breast away. They gave her a mastectomy. Took the old one away. What do you call a turtle chasing you and hang on a minute and your friends? It's thank you very much for that. Yeah, I don't know. No worries. Well, there's nothing anybody can do. People have been marvellous. People have been absolutely marvellous. And now it's poop the party, isn't it? Really. So that's why we don't mention it as much. That when we first found out about it 2 years ago, we imagined she'd be gone by now. To be really honest, and we were absolutely desperate. I couldn't talk to anybody without just bursting into tears. And that's why all this has started, because in the end I've always liked a bit of a drink, and I was having far too many of them. Of course my blood pressure went up and stuff like that, and I was massively, I put loads of weight on. Hello Jeffrey, how you doing? And so I stopped drinking in November. The GoFundMe is long gone. It's a couple of years old, but what I'm doing on the 2nd of June, John, what's in the chat here, if he's still here, I'll make him a moderator so you can see who he is. Me and him and my granddaughter, there'll probably be a few more. We're going to walk from Mablethorpe to Skegness, which is about 18 miles. Well, it doesn't sound a lot for people who were probably ex-forces who were fit as a fiddle. There you go, that's John. He's going to come with me. Me and John only met through doing this. We haven't actually seen each other yet. He's seen me. But he's not very good on camera, so I ain't seen him yet. Thank you very much, Wayne. That's lovely. She's also got a narcissistic ex-partner, so that's been a bit of a telling thing. Anyway, let's not go on about everything about me. Ever gone hiking in Switzerland? My wife's been to Switzerland. She said it was very, very nice. But with the exchange rate, and it's quite expensive for the Brits to go to. No, it's not raising money for her. This one's not raising money for her. It's raising money for a charity called Mummy Star. And Mummy Star are the guy who started Mummy Star's wife died from cancer related to breast cancer 10, 11 years ago. And they're still letting them go by. They're still letting them... what happens is a pregnant woman goes to the doctors and says, I've got a lump in my breast. Quite a few doctors will say, don't worry about it, it's only milk. You've heard of them, right? Good. Well, I don't know if it would be about a year and a half ago, you might have seen it on the telly, because that was my daughter was on. Her voice was on the telly and on the radio, Radio 4, Radio 2, Radio Lincolnshire, and the guy was on. I can't remember, it's one of those breakfast ones anyway. Well, I'll be going to Sorcon this year. A lot of the community is going. It's in the O2 Centre. Well, Sorcon. Fair play, shame there isn't much people like you. Well, yeah. Yeah, so, yeah. That's what we're doing. I decided, I started walking, I said, to get off the beers and everything else I was drinking. And that was on the 12th of November, the last drink I had. And I just started going walking. I bought this Osmo Pocket camera. Just started going walking. And I've done about 100 videos now. So that off we went. Soak on these nuts. Thanks, John. Soak on these nuts. Are you sure you're not really called Wayne Kerr? That slowed the chat down. Everybody's like, oh shit, we better leave him alone now. Tangy Lotto, Baldy. Never been called that before. Anyway, please like and subscribe and tell everybody else. Because probably what we're going to do, we're actually going to do it live. Or we're going to do parts of it live. John doesn't know yet, but we're going to do some of it on... yeah, I'll tell you how to stop. And there's only one way, mate. You can go to as many rehabs as you want to do, but there's only one way to stop drinking, and that is to stop. If you're drinking that much, don't stop for a start, because you'll end up with a seizure. But I actually looked into mine. It looks like a big pimple on the body. Harley, what is? Where? Yeah, you will do. Yeah, I was on Specie. I was up in Specie and Bourbon Chasers. I'll put the weight on you. I don't know if you'll make 18 miles, and if you're up at 20 stone, you're going to have to up that game, soldier. Cake is nice, yeah. Alcohol soon put weight on you. I put, I think, 4 or 5 stone on with... How you going, Ty? Nice to see you, buddy. Hopefully you've subscribed so we can talk to you again. Nice to speak to you anyway. But so that'll soon put weight on you if you're drinking, especially strong beer, because I like the blue OJs at about 8.5%. That was one of my favourite. I just thought, good luck. Nice to see you. If you fancy coming down from Bristol to walk from Mablethorpe to Skegness one day, 7 cans of cider, 7 days a week, drinking air heated. Well, what sort of cider? What, the loopy juice or the? I presume it's loopy juice, is it? There's only one way, mate. I say if it's the strong stuff. Hello, United States of America. How are you doing? I'm coming because I was summoned by some person. It'd be Wayne Kerr that did it. Yeah, champagne. Yeah, you want to be careful with that, because if you come off that too quick, you'll be... There's only you can do it, mate. That's the secret. There's only you can do it. 150. Yeah, no, I was the same. Get it down, you. I got to the stage in the end where I'd be drinking. I'd get up. Well, I got up one morning and I said to my wife, "You're going to have to go and hide that whiskey out of the way somewhere," because I said it'll kill me in the end. She says, "I've been telling you for ages." Anyway, she put it out of the way. Am I better meeting you or go to yours on the day? No, come to ours. My daughter's got a 7-seater. You've never admitted it before, yeah. It's surprising, isn't it? Me and my wife had discussed about going to AA, not for her because she doesn't drink, but for me. Hello, Denesia. Olaumi. How you doing? Yeah, she's just got a new Vauxhall combo 7-seater. It's a hell of a thing. I don't know where we're going to sit yet because I've got me two. I think you might end up in the back. Are you I haven't seen you, John. Are you of larger stature? Well, I'll chuck my granddaughter in the back. She's 19. She's a lot more live than me. I suppose the other granddaughter might want to go there as well. The 4-year-old, because where the oldest one goes, the other she has to go. We'll sort it anyway. She's going to drop us off, and then so my oldest granddaughter, Lizzie, she's going to come with us. And we've got another couple that are going to meet up with us. Yeah, it will be, mate. It will be. I bet you sat there now, absolutely off your head, aren't you? And then you know full well what you're going to feel like in the morning. You're going to feel like dead. A few coffees before we go. we're going to have to get off pretty early because we want to be away for about 8 o'clock, don't we, really? 8 or 9 o'clock, because otherwise, I mean, how long does it take to walk 18 miles? You know, we don't be coming out at midnight, do we? You're under a tornado watch. You're in Nashville. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's right, yeah. Yeah, you're right, Tommy. No. I say, the only one person what can sort out what you... I mean, try going to AA. You know, if you... I mean, like, it's really easy, isn't it? You'll get some people, you'll have 2 ciders a week, and they're like, oh, no, they're able to stop it. I think I'm an alcoholic. No. You know, I mean, I don't think I was actually alcoholic. I think I'm probably more alcohol dependent. 46. Yeah, let's go for 6.5 then, John. Let's go for 7. My daughter's got hello E. Hello E. Hi E. Let's go for 9. I was. I didn't do it every day. I had Thursdays off. That's true. That's actually true. I never drunk on a Thursday. Crazy, isn't it? Oh dear. It seems ridiculous to me now, to be honest. And I'm not laughing at you, but I'm just saying, for my personal thing, it seems ridiculous for me now. You know, the fact that you. I mean, yesterday I had a bit of a day. We went out shopping and we went into somewhere, and they'd got all the spirits stacked up near the till, and I looked away from them because I thought, God, I could murder some of them. I think because it was a warm day and they had a bottle of gin there, and I thought, God, I could do a few gin and tonics now. That old Gordon's gin, I didn't really like gin and tonics. I give you good vibes, yeah. Yeah. So I'm not a therapist. I'm only telling you about what happened for me. There's a lot of people that have been a bit of a drinker and they stop and they think they're a social media guru and start telling everybody how to do stuff. And I'm not qualified to tell you how to do it. But one thing I will say, if you're serious about getting off it, you will do. But if you're on the loopy juice, you really need to make sure that you're reducing your units for a start, because otherwise it'll kill you. You'll have a seizure. It'll kill you. I never had the shakes. Never once did I have it. I used to have the world's worst hangovers. I'd got to the stage where I'd drink that much, I'd fall over. All sorts of stuff like that. I couldn't think straight. I've still got a little bit soy-induced schizophrenia. What a name. Excellent. Imagine trying to tag that to reply. I've still got a little thing. I'll be talking away and all of a sudden I forget what I say. And I think that's probably something to do with the damage that you do, but hopefully that'll disappear now. Yeah. But I think I'm not going to class myself as an alcoholic. I would say more, in the end, more dependent. It decided what time I got up in the morning. It decided what time I went to work. Hangovers, yeah, God. It decided a lot of things. And, I used to love to go to Spain and that. And it got to the stage in the end where all I thought about going to Spain was, I'm going to drink for 2 weeks. Nobody can say anything because I'm on holiday, because that's the way English are. You don't drink, yeah, that's it. Yeah, I went through years of I wish I'd never had a drink ever in my life. But I say, I'm, to all intents and purposes, I feel clear of it, to a point. I mean, it's been nearly, 5 months since I had one? And it's the thought of the way it used to make me feel the next day, and you're in the ball club as well. Of course he is, son. We're about the same weight as well, Tomo. I've gone down from 21 stone to 19.3. Yeah, I'm not bothered about being bald. I actually choose to be bald. I could grow I've still got some there. I could do I wouldn't even be a comb over, really. It's actually still growing to there. I've always chose to not have much hair. Exactly, mate. That's right. So, kids. If that is actually a photo of you, yeah, you're in the same club. Bald and dad bobs. You must be from Thailand then, because that's what they always say. It makes it look like you're successful if you're bald with a dad bod. Stacey Shepherd, how you doing? You're not paying 15 quid to the Albanians. I can't remember the last time I went to a barber's, to be honest. Good night, E. Nice, thanks for coming in. I can't remember the last time I went to the barber's, to be honest, because I used to have a flat top back in the day. It's a shame I'm not up in my room because I've got a photograph. I found it, and it's the old, it's the little passport photos. There's two left because I must have sent the other ones to get the Acne badge. And I got a perfect flat top. And then that went out of fashion. So we cut it round at the top, like that. So I used to have a grade 1. And I went down once, and I was longer in the queue than it took him to cut my hair. You've seen it, have you, Johnny? That one behind me. But I put it on Facebook one day, because it looks like two nightclub doormen. I stood next to each other. I called them the Mick twins. I said, look at the Mick twins. Famous criminals. I said, I'll show you. I don't know. Used to have a flat top, went out of fashion, so I got a flat top. Yeah, kept it down. Yeah, I used to have it right. I think from being about 21, to be honest. I went down the hairdressers one day. There was a new one opened in town, and it was, rather than going in there for a quick snip, anything for the weekend, he'd actually got the idea that he wanted people to, he was a young lad doing it, so young lads then wanted to look better. They're at the male grooming stuff now is the industry for blokes is nearly as big as one for girls. Look like a hitman. Yeah. No, yeah, that's right. Yeah. So I wouldn't swap it anyway. I can't think of it worse than having hair now. I mean, you can see, I think you can probably just see it starting to come through grey. I don't know how much charge this phone's got in it, to be honest. Oh, look, you can do that. I can't tell. If it starts beeping at me, I know it's sound about it. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Ruffick, how you doing? Jimmy, see you. Rufk. I tell you what, it's amazing that we've been on here nearly an hour, and there's a lot of people been in and out. There was over 400 last night in just over an hour. Came in and out. How you doing, Rufk? Best B shots, how are you? Now we're at 13, and then sometimes it's been 25 and 30 and all sorts of things. It just goes up and down. Some people don't stay very long. Good, excellent. Where are you from? Probably not on a Friday, but you never know with me. I just get the urge to talk to people. It depends. I've got the assessor coming in the morning to sort out to assess that taxi. So it was Massachusetts. Not been there before. Welcome anyway. If you're in, I keep saying it. I don't want to be one of these people that keep saying, why don't you subscribe to my channel? But why do you subscribe to my channel? You're honestly so easy to talk to. I'm a bit of a loner, but well, I drive a cab for a living. I've got to be easy to talk to, haven't I, really? Random one tonight. Well, Sue's not here tonight. She's at my daughter's. How old am I? 58. You always say you just don't chat much. Well, no. Thing is, when typing gets on your nerves, doesn't it? Especially if you're on a phone and everybody keeps talking to you, and you keep trying to reply to them, and you've got to keep putting the at. Your girlfriend's husband is 57. Don't let him find out then. I would say, no, probably not, mate. You don't feel any different when you're 58 years old to what you did when you were 28. But it's not a case of being young at heart. I think you worry about less things than you used to. You're certainly not worried about your hair. Although I've just been noticing I need to trim my bloody eyebrows because I'll be able to knit them together in another day or two. I look like bloody Jeremy Clarkson, don't I? Got some right bird's nests in there. Have a good day to you too, well, Brandon. You don't. My fashion, I'll spend 200 quid on a microphone and 6 quid on a shirt. That's about me, really. The only thing I do buy is expensive trainers because I've got size 14 feet, and you need a good pair of trainers, otherwise your feet smell awful. And you, Best B Shorts, nice to speak to you. It'll soon be the rest of my day because it's 12:39 a.m. What's my opinion on the Jews? I don't have an opinion on the Jews. I'm not qualified to have an opinion on the Jews, and I'm sure they haven't got an opinion on me either. I've watched a lot of films about World War II and stuff like that, and about concentration camps, and I just feel so sorry for them, I'll be honest. Oh yeah, I did. I didn't get back to you, Mike, because to be honest, I fell asleep. So I went to bed and I fell asleep on the settee, and that's a long while since I've done that. I haven't done that since I stopped drinking. Anyway, I woke up after because I used to wake up after about 5 hours, but I woke up after about 20 minutes. You know what they say about big feet? I've got massive hands as well, and a huge head. I had to buy oversized hats. And I can fill a pram. But that's all it. Yeah, it looks nice, Mike. I bet you're excited about that. I'd just buy connectors for Rode microphones to go in the bottom of my Samsung. Yes, I've got size 14 socks as well. They just after the opinion, I'm reading that bloody thing again now. Just after the pandemic, they were really difficult to source. BM, how you doing? They were really difficult to source, size 14 socks, especially trainer socks. Because as soon as it gets warm, I'll wear shorts, for, right through till it gets cold. So sometimes, I think last year it was end of September. Because I always find them real comfortable. I've got big brains, yeah. I won't say I've got brains. Somebody said yesterday, you seem as if you're well studied. I said the only thing I've studied in is the University of Life. I'm having issues with hair loss. How do you maintain a full head of hair? Any tips? I don't know, ask John. Is cloud chucking a bit like wood chucking or spear chucking? No, it's to do with e-cigarettes. Yeah, shave it off. Yeah, don't spend a fortune on having your hair done. Just shave it off. The reason I ended up with a full, down to the bone like, I went to Spain once. I took the charges for my hair graders, and I said to my wife, "Where's the hair graders?" She said, "I don't know. I didn't pack them." And they were in the, in the bathroom here. So I thought, right, here we go. Wilkinson sword straight over the top. It did feel a bit weird for a start because it's the first time I'd ever had a proper naked bald head, and it felt like a bit like it was just weird. Anyway, obviously it's the perfect time to do it because I was in Spain, so it went nice and brown. Colleen Campbell, how you doing? Are you the real Colleen Campbell? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, what's up to do with it? Yeah, that's right. I mean, as long as you keep Jefferson Zet, how you doing? That's a brilliant username. Don't shave it, bro. Go Goose Wayne on them. Bruce Wayne. You're the real Colleen Campbell. Maybe, baby. Anyway, I think it's time I cleared off. We've been here an hour, and we're down to 8 now. I think we've worn out the internet for tonight. Goose Wayne, I don't know who that is. How's Wayne doing? Is he all right? Jazwinder Singh Wonder. Hi from Canada. Nice to see you, Jazwinder. How you doing? Nice to see you. Goose Wayne has long hair and bald on the top. Look him up. I will. You've got the advantage on me, haven't you, really? Yeah, thanks a lot, mate. You need to check out Goose Wayne, Mick. I've got a full list of things. I need to write them down, though, and then check them out after. I need a full list of things to check out. Goose Wayne is hilarious. Is he? I'm doing it again. I'm going in a minute, but I'll talk to you for another 10. Is he from the UK? I'm subbing to. Cool chat. Thanks very much, Raj. Raj. How do you pronounce that? No, well, there's no point in asking because you'd have to write it, wouldn't you? So, what do you think about President Trump, tariff on the world? I don't know. I don't think he's very popular at the minute. I thought it was a bit of good fun for a start, but then it all started getting a bit serious. The economists are saying that it's going to cause a world recession. I don't know what things we buy from America that we really need, to be honest. I honestly don't know. Probably bourbon and stuff like that. I don't drink, so I don't buy any of that. When I've been to America a few times, I found out that most of the stuff that was there was produced in China. When you went to buy we were in Florida, and if you went to buy an ornament, a fridge magnet, or anything, they're all China. Most of the stuff was. So I don't know. I don't know what. I'm not qualified. You know, I mean, you sort of think. Jay Binding, how you doing? I wouldn't trust him with Putin. It's not a popularity contest. We can all stand on our own and build our own. I think you're right, yeah. I mean, I know that some countries put, can I call you after the show? You're up. No, I'm off to bed in a minute, mate. I'll have a chat to you tomorrow. I'll wait while you get that thing and have a look at it. Yeah, I think you're right. I don't know. Obviously, they put tariffs on things because they want to stop. They want to stop imports coming in, but they've said that the American car industry is more or less gone, isn't it? I mean, who's Ford owned by? I know Jaguar is Indians, aren't they? See an alliance with, well, yeah. Wayne Kerr will be straight across there. Front line, mate. I don't know where this dry coughs come from. That's what you get from having grandkids. Anyway, I better go. Tomo, nice to speak to you, buddy. Alawa, how you doing? Nice to see you. So, I'm not going to give you any advice on it. You know what's going on there. There's only one person who can stop you doing that, and that's you yourself. That's nearly a gallon of cider, isn't it? Yeah, see you on the next one. It's been an absolute pleasure. I've really enjoyed it. Good night to everybody. Thank you very much for coming in. Hopefully you've all subscribed. Hopefully when I come off, we've had 1,000 in and now I've got 1,000. That'd be lovely, wouldn't it, really? Right, we'll catch you all soon. Bye-bye.